This time, the ice of Mars. I would like to share with you an intriguing urban legend regarding ancient aliens allegedly contained in artifacts. The captivating theme that Martian ice contains ancient alien life forms. Subject well outside the realm of astronomy and planetary science. Still, it's a fascinating topic that's often talked about in fiction and urban legends. In this hypothesis, Mars exploration and Martian geology, based on scientific knowledge of ice sheets, there is room for possibilities and imagination to expand and think. First, after describing scientific knowledge based on Mars exploration and geology, why such ancient aliens are on the ice of Mars? Did the hypothesis arise that it was contained in? Let's take a look at the background and impact together. Mars exploration and Martian ice. Martian surface and water traces. Mars is a particularly interesting object among the planets in the solar system, and has long been noted as one of the places with the highest possibility of the existence of extraterrestrial life. The surface of Mars is covered in red sand. There is much evidence that water was abundant in the past, river-like channels. After the lake, and Martian terrain features that are believed to have been crafted by flowing water can be observed scattered across the Martian surface. Before the Martian climate became as dry as it is now, billions of years ago, liquid water is thought to have been prevalent across Mars. Life occurs. It is also hypothesized that life could have evolved in this environment. Even after the period of liquid surface water ended on Mars, it is understood that water persists as ice beneath the surface. These ice deposits are similar to Earth's Antarctic and Arctic ice, Mars's extreme cold and subsurface table. The south and north poles of Mars boast massive ice deposits referred to as frigid regions. These frigid lands, mainly carbon dioxide. It consists of dry ice and water ice and changes its size from season to season. Due to Mars' extremely low temperature, liquid water is scarcely present on the surface. It is preserved in the form of ice. In addition, through geological surveys using probes and rovers, large ice deposits have also been confirmed underground on Mars. In particular, the European Space Agency's Mars probe in 2018, Martian Express, discovered a huge layer of ice beneath the south pole of Mars. Proposed the likelihood of subsurface liquid water. The liquid water trapped beneath these ice layers. In the quest to find evidence of life in the coming years, it is expected to be a very important clue. Ancient aliens and Martian ice. Myths and rumors about Mars and aliens. Mars has been the object of creation as a planet where life has existed since ancient times. In the late 19th century, there were numerous myths and tales about aliens. Italian astronomers. Initially, when Schiaparelli reported finding canal-like battlefield topography on the Martian surface, this was interpreted by some as evidence of an advanced civilization on Mars. This theory is especially popular with American astronomers. Popularized by Percival Lowell, there is intelligent life on Mars. The hypothesis that canals were used to transport water attracted public attention. These rumors and hypotheses, T.G. Wells' War of the Worlds and Ray Bradbury's extensive Mars chronology, further enhanced through works of fiction such as the connection between Mars and aliens has penetrated widely into the general public. In particular, Mars has an ancient and advanced civilization, a scenario suggesting its mysterious demise. It's a frequent theme in the world of urban legend and the occult. Martian ice and sealed alien hypothesis. The theory that ancient aliens are trapped in the ice of Mars. It is thought to be derived from fiction and urban legends related to Mars and aliens. In this theory, thousands of years under the ice of Mars, or ancient relics of sophisticated civilizations that vanished billions of years ago, it is believed that dormant extraterrestrials have been preserved. One compelling reason behind such a hypothesis is that ancient organisms and viruses are preserved under the permanent sugar levels of Antarctica and Siberia. There are things that exist. For example, from the Siberian permanent sugar content, the remains of animals that disappeared tens of thousands of years ago have been found. Again, for the first time in tens of thousands of years, a reactivated ancient virus was discovered. Given this clear fact, the idea was born that something might be similarly preserved in the extreme cold and subsurface of Mars. In addition, the extreme cold and radiation environment of Mars, it is thought to have the potential to prevent fossils and living things from decomposing naturally like Earth. If there was a civilization on Mars in the past, it is possible that the traces have been well preserved in the ice. This is the idea behind this theory. Ancient alien hypothesis from a scientific perspective, the Martian environment and the potential for life. Scientifically speaking, it is considered very unlikely that ancient civilizations or aliens existed on Mars. The present environment of Mars is extremely dry. Also, the atmosphere is very thin. It is not an environment in which life can survive for a long time. However, Mars in the past may have been wetter and warmer than it is now, and it is thought that life at the single-cell level may have existed during that time. As evidence for the existence of ancient water on Mars continues to be discovered, scientists are investigating the possibility that Mars's past environment was suitable for life. This is it. During the exploration mission in the discovery of organic matter and geological evidence strongly suggests that rivers and lakes once existed on Mars. These groundbreaking findings are: it supports the possibility that life at the microbial level once existed on Mars. However, no evidence has been found that advanced civilizations or intelligent life existed on Mars. If there was an advanced civilization on Mars, as traces of this, large-scale buildings and man-made structures might someday be discovered. So far, no such thing has been confirmed. The possibility of life being trapped in the ice of Mars? However, the possibility of microbes and single-celled organisms trapped in the Martian ice has not been completely ruled out. Even in harsh environments such as the Earth's extreme cold and the deep sea, it has been confirmed that microorganisms can survive, and these life forms are known as extreme environmental microorganisms. There are microbes in the ice of Mars. The possibility of being stored in a dormant state for a long period of time is within the theoretically conceivable range. In particular, it has been suggested that liquid water may exist in the ice that exists underground on Mars. Such an environment may be suitable for the preservation and maintenance of life. But this is just a story about life at the microbial level. Ancient aliens are ice. There is no scientific evidence to support the hypothesis that it is contained in advanced civilizations exist. The concept that they are preserved within Martian ice. It is not supported by modern science, so it will not breathe a breath of fiction or urban legend. Influence of fiction and urban legend, Martian and alien stories. The proliferation of the idea that ancient aliens are encapsulated in Martian ice, rather than based on scientific fact, rooted in fiction and urban legends, particularly from the 1950s through the 1970s. Many works of fiction relating to Mars have appeared. Tales of Martians and extraterrestrial beings became highly popular among the public. As Mars exploration progresses, these stories has a strong influence on some people. It gave me the feeling that Mars might have some hidden secret. Also, apart from the scientific knowledge based on NASA's exploration results, numerous conspiracy theories and urban legends about Mars persist on the internet and in media outlets. Specifically, recent discoveries concerning Martian ice, and every time images of mysterious terrain taken by the probe are released, sometimes these rumors and hypotheses resurface. The development of the ancient alien theory. The ancient alien theory. Erich Fu Wong. As exemplified by books like Memories of the Future of Ehime Prefecture, ancient civilizations on Earth actually came from space. It's the idea that it was built by visiting life forms. This theory, Egyptian pyramids and Mesoamerican ruins, to the ground of Nazca, etc., which interprets ancient ruins on Earth as evidence of aliens. Although the scientific basis is thin, I received extensive instructions. The hypothesis that ancient aliens are trapped in the ice of Mars is also, it can be said that it is an extension of this ancient alien theory. The likelihood that Mars once harbored a life-friendly environment, and the idea that there may be traces of civilization by aliens is connected. The image was born that something was sealed in the frigid land of Mars. The intersection of science and fiction, scientific exploration and imagination. Mars exploration. Proceeding according to the scientific method, still, much remains unknown. Although previous explorations have not confirmed the existence of life, there are still many mysteries on the surface and underground of Mars. Therefore, among the general populace, sometimes the line between scientific fact and fiction gets blurred. For example, some of the images taken by the Mars rover, bizarre-shaped rocks and topography are reflected. It's a human face or a person. Some people admire the architectural structure. Such a phenomenon is called pareidolia. This is due to the fact that the human brain has evolved to easily perceive random shapes. These interpretations often fuel urban legends and conspiracy theories. Expectations for scientific elucidation. Mars exploration will continue in the future, and ice, hidden life traces that might reside beneath the surface. New discoveries are expected about the details of the Martian environment. Space agencies such as NASA and ESA, in future endeavors, accessing Mars' subsurface layer. We're organizing a mission to determine life's existence out there. Should these missions succeed, secrets hidden in the ice of Mars are revealed. Life traces could also be uncovered. However, whether the discovery contains the fictional element of ancient aliens is... Currently, there is no breath of creation. 6. Conclusion. The theory that ancient aliens are trapped in the ice of Mars. A lot of fiction and urban legends about Mars are intertwined. From a scientific point of view, no evidence of an advanced civilization has ever been found on Mars. Solid evidence for this theory is yet to be unearthed. However, ongoing studies are seeking life hints encased in Martian ice. Very interesting. Future Mars. This is one of the important challenges in exploration missions. If any life is discovered beneath the Martian ice, it would be important evidence for the existence of extraterrestrial life and could dramatically change humanity's understanding of the universe. Fiction and urban legends stimulate creativity, stimulates interest in the unknown universe. At the same time, it is also important to watch what is discovered in reality with scientific exploration scenes. At the intersection of science and creativity, Mars exploration will continue to provide us with new discoveries and surprises. How did you like it? Thank you for subscribing to the channel.